I like this big old desk. I don't know if you'll see it in the actual setting, but I look like the presidential candidate. It's giving Olivia Pope. Bend me over. Hello. Hi, I'm Jess. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Jess Please. It's my weekly podcast that comes up every Friday. You just hear me talk shit for about an hour. We have a very special guest coming in. Whenever I see their page, I'm like, I'm gonna get looks. The lovely, the talented. Welcome, Jae Gurley.
You know, I was honestly scared. I feel flattered that you're complimenting my looks because Miss Girl, you be reading. This one be reading down the carpet. Okay?
Me?
Yes, you.
Looking like
girl.
A shaved inchworm?
Okay, but you got so much to say though.
I do. My money don't lie. I may tell you a joke, but I will not tell you a lie.
Okay.
You said you were mentioning you were going to Coachella. What are we expecting? What looks are we expecting?
Looks. I actually just went shopping just the other day. I went and looked around in Soho for a couple of pieces. But I'm looking, some fishnets but I also want to play with some jewel tones. Like and maybe some denim. I don't wear denim. I didn't believe in wearing denim until I think this season, but I support it. I support it now.
You have to do it for us. You have to. I just know you'll eat the girls up. I'm like, you just retired denim. So today we're talking about reality television. We're going to be talking about Love is Blind and The Bachelor. Love is Blind, we talked about it. We discussed it a little bit before.
A little bit.
So I'm excited for that. And I really need your input on The Bachelor because it's giving very Donkey Kong with teeth whitening. He looks like Donkey Kong, but we'll get into it. But we'll be right back. Now we're back. Now, you're informing me that you have not seen this show.
I have not. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I just call it Tinder with a budget.
Low budget or high budget?
I'm going to say low. They can do better. It's Netflix. Okay. So, part 1 and part 2, Love is Blind was dropped. And my initial thoughts were, everybody's here for a check, and I'm not mad. Honestly, I'm not. Everybody's acting well. I kind of want to give them, a role.
Is it given Oscar or is it given CW? What's it given? HBO?
CW.
CW? Okay.
They have a reunion after 3 years. They've been unemployed for a minute. Okay. Do you think Love is actually blind? Just your initial thoughts, just in general. Do you think Love is actually blind?
Absolutely not. Love is very much superficial. People don't even want to get to know the part of you that they love without you being attractive, without them seeing what you look like first. So, no, it can't be blind because you can't be ugly.
It's not going to work. I'm sorry. I have to know what my seat cushion... I need to get a test. I need to know what I'm looking at first. But we have several couples. Now, there were so many people to where I'm like, I don't think I can have enough time to really narrow it down. But the main people that my favorites is a man named Kwame. He was saying Kwame, but me. I was surprised that the girls were mean. Speaking of mean girls, we have Micah. I don't know what Micah does. Micah already apologized for her mean girl behavior in a story post. And Irina has now also publicly apologized for the way she treated people on the show. But it's a little too similar to what Micah said. Well, you get clocked at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone.
Did he give the Melania and Michelle Obama speech debacle? When they gave that?
Damn near copied it straight from the books. They was doing the same tier. They probably bought the same saline solution. I'm positive it was
to not even have it you come up with your own. Embarrassing. People get so invested, but I don't know. Invested to the point where apology. Don't get me wrong. I be invested in my shows, but apology is crazy. It's reality TV. I feel you should
for
just
reality
be able to,
television.
Literally, you should just be able to wipe the slate clean after that. Don't believe any of this shit is real. Are y'all serious? But people do. So.
I'm do y'all realize she's gonna keep doing it? Or she's apologizing now. This might be this probably a part of their ploy. This is a part of their ploy. And you know what? We just gave them coins.
To circulate the media.
Sad.
Y'all talking about her. She's earning dollars. She's staying relevant. It's the whole point of it. It's the whole premise. Just watch the show.
While being a mean girl. I took some notes while I was watching the show. Because I'm a Virgo. I have to know there's 86 people that's casted. I was how did y'all find all them damn rooms? That is
That's a
probably, they half
huge
the budget is on some
cast. Oh
condoms.
my God.
Here's who the characters that I think stood out in the first couple episodes of season 4, and like, let me know like what you think they look like, because I know what they look like, and then I'll confirm it. Okay, so Chelsea's 31, and she has 21 pairs of shoes.
She's a white woman.
You are correct on that.
Yeah.
Kwame is 31. He has a master's degree, and I'm like,
we talked about him, right? He's African. Is he Nigerian? What's the name? No.
Mm-hmm.
He is?
He's something. He's
oh, we don't know. Yeah.
I give him a pass. He got a master's degree.
Oh, smart.
Michael, 26, she's an empath. She kept saying she's an empath, and I was like, girl, shut up. She is trying to put the inches together as we speak. Like, when Kwame and her were talking in the first episode, he was like, I want to put my hands all over your body. I was like...
Wait, Kwame said that to Micah?
I was like, you can have him. Micah, you can have him, because that probably would shatter your world. But Amber, she's been married twice, and I was like, that's not weird. No. But then someone on Twitter said that she looked like Beans from Even Stevens, and I was like, y'all are real mean, and I cannot unsee it.
Twitter is a miserable place. I will not laugh at that on camera.
She sure do, but at the same time, she was nice. She was cute. Paul looks like an up and up Chase Stokes. I don't know if you've seen Outer Banks on Netflix, but identical. The way they split off the women and men into the house, that's how it usually is. And the men's side, I don't even want to imagine what that smells like. But the women's side, I'm like, they're sinking as we speak. So that tea is going to be hot. Someone's going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
There's going to be a fight going on. This is just like real tame Bad Girls Club. My whole general consensus of the show is when I see multiple contestants and I only see maybe one dark-skinned girl.
Yeah.
And dark-skinned girl, we just know almost automatically that it's going to be a fail, or they're going to be the afterthought.
It's a setup. That's how much she shows. I'm so sick of it. The colorism is blatant. I mean, I sound like a miserable bitch, but you know what? I am one. And I am one to an extent. I am one because they piss me off, and it's like, bro, they set us up. They always do. They love to set up darker skinned femmes, females, just women in general, like on those shows, and I hate to see it because like those are my sisters, you know. So hearing about the Kwame and Micah situation, like I'm not even surprised by that. Girl, we already knew that. We already knew about that. Next, click next, like whatever, like and you just see it everywhere. You know, you just see it everywhere in media. So you saying there's only one? What's her name?
Her name's Tiffany, and Tiffany is cute. She's adorable.
They should put in a contract that they get extra pay to go through that shit, because like they gotta be running out of black women like who willing to put up with that shit, because I would rather die.
Why would I sit here and watch women that look just like me get set up on television, and I'm supposed to sit there and be like, but I hope the other contestants are all right. I'm like, I don't care at this point. I already see how they move. That's why I really don't want to watch Love Island, just because it's like every single season.
Too Hot to Handle was the same way. I feel you.
Too Hot to Handle, same thing. And then they always set them up with a colorist black man, and I'm like,
colorist boot every time. And you say it, and it's just so crazy because I was just seeing the debacle on Twitter lately. Like, there's so much shame, like lately, when a black woman gets like with a white man partner, like a white male partner, and it's like, like she couldn't, like, because Quinta, Quinta Burnson, who wrote Abbott Elementary. Yes, okay. Quinta, I don't know, this wasn't a surprise to me, has a white male partner, you know, and everybody was like, oh, but she's like, and she couldn't find herself a brother, but she want to make a black cast about elementary school and like all this, and I was like, hold up, not y'all acting like colorism and racism, like how dark skinned women are treated in our community doesn't exist. Like, let's not play blind, you know what I mean? Right. Because let's not act like all your favorite celebrity black men don't all have white women.
It wasn't surprising to see, and I was like, and when they brought up Quinta, I was like, being a black woman and dating a white man is way different than a black man dating a white woman. Now, it's not all situations, not all the time, never, but like with the men I've seen, I'm like, I know exactly who you are, especially like some men like I've went to school with. I'm like,
You would date a white man?
I already have, and like I took a left, and I let his ass out, and then I was like, let me go back, I need the good stuff. I'm sorry.
She said when it came, I would date a white man, but I have to marry black. Like that is that's my belief. I think so. Like obviously I can't control who I fall in love with, and like I can't if the right man comes to my life and he's not black, then that's out of my control. That's what the universe decided to give me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't fall in love with you because you're not black. But like the dream and goal, I want my children to have a black father. I do. I think about like my success and all my hard work. Like I really want black generational wealth, that legacy. Like it's very important to me. So that's like and when I like journal and fantasize, that's the dream. But like I know the universe like to be like, girl, anyway.
What most people are like, if it comes, it comes. And that's always been my mindset. I'm like, if it comes, I'm not going to sit here and force it. But I love my man. So I'm like, I got this relationship in me left. If I got to do another one, I'm sweeping the streets.
I'm crazy. With you, though. I'm at my roster. I have a dating roster. I have 4 guys now, down to 2. And I said, this roster fails, this lineup fails. Guy number 1 and 2, like if they fail, that's it. Like we going back to the streets because like this is awful. It's a waste of time. Like I'm so sick of this.
This show is good, but like it was just Tiffany is getting the love and things. She's getting the love that she deserves. Like she's getting reevaluated, getting reassured.
You're gonna have me tune in. I love
couple episodes.
I love that.
It's good, and Brett's fine ass. Brett with 2 T's.
Let's see if we can see. I just want to get a Google search because you said you can't just be throwing out fine out here, girl. Oh yeah, he fine. Yeah, he can.
Oh my gosh, she fell asleep while he was confessing his feelings to her. She fell asleep on the couch snoring. I was like,
dang, that's crazy. You have fallen asleep with a man confessing to you?
Maybe once.
Once, okay, I believe it. You look like the type.
I was like, don't really care to hear what you have to say right now, but like, thank you. I'm like, I don't have the time to. You
don't be reading the text?
Hell no. I don't be reading no damn text. If it's more than 2 paragraphs long, I'm like, do you send the long text or are you like the one that's like.
I'm embarrassed in it. I be sending the long text. I do. I sent a long text to a man one time, and I think, what did he say? He said, hey, good morning. Because I had oh, girl, it was so bad. Like, I had to, I stayed home that day. Like, I had, a bunch of, meetings and stuff. And I was just like, I need to accept this loss because that's crazy. Like, I really sent that book. And he said, I'm not reading all that.
You wrote a book and it didn't even hit.
I lost that. I don't send books no more after that. That was a very humbling moment. It was the first guy I was, kind of getting sort of serious about, and I kind of listed my grievances, and he said, hey, good morning.
Okay, because I'm about to say City Girls almost lost a championship with that one, but you know what?
Oh no, I definitely cost us some City Girl points on that one, but I think we made a rebound.
Oh,
somewhere.
Okay, we back in the playoffs. All right. With The Bachelor, there was really not a villain. Like, there was no girl coming in, on some, I'm taking him. Like, this is my man. There was not really a girl like that. Whereas Love is Blind, they had the 2, and I'm like, they are grown as hell. And y'all are sitting here saying they're mean girls. I'm like, these are just women that should be on Beverly Hills, but they just do not have, or The Real Housewives, but they do not have the budget. They don't have the funds. So they're going to do Love is Blind. The Bachelor, the latest season with Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah,
that's how I can only remember his name.
Yeah, Zach Cross.
I don't know, Shawcross. I'm like, it's a white man with Cross in the last name. I'm like, you have to be Irish.
Has he chose someone yet?
He did. They just finished it off. He picked Katie, which was my favorite. Like, it was Charity, Katie, and it was Ariel. Those were my top 3 because I was like, they are cute girls. They're fun. They're really nice. I was like, I like them. So I knew Katie was going to be with him because I was like, realistically, he's going to be with a white woman. And then Charity is the Bachelorette. And I was like, we get a black Bachelorette.
Oh, wait, what? No, I missed that. There's a black, and the next Bachelorette?
Charity.
Like, if I ever watched The Bachelor, I would only watch The Bachelorette because, the idea of men getting to choose between a bunch of, like, it doesn't sit right with me. Like, a woman should have her pick of the garden. You know what I mean? Of any guy.
Yes.
She is gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. Love this for
She's
her.
from Atlanta too, or she's from Columbus,
Oh,
Georgia.
love that for her. This is going to be so great.
Even with like when during the season they had where she would have no makeup on, I'm like, she's still pretty, like as hell.
We all go through. I'd be there. Child, be honest, I'd be like, don't film me with no makeup. And unless you're going to give me a filter like the Kardashians.
I can't be mad at him. The surgeon did a phenomenal job. But Zach does indeed look like Donkey Kong and or a bigger version of Curious George. I'm going to die on this hill.
You are insane, girl. It's the haircut. It's the haircut. It's giving low budget Ryan Reynolds for me, you know? Listen, I'm not going to do too much because 6'4" is 6'4" at the end of the day. And you know what 6'4" means. If he's that tall, I don't even know. My man's 6'4". You have a man?
Yeah.
Since when?
My man's 6'4".
You have a man?
Since like August.
A man every day of the week or on weekends?
No, every day of the week.
Babes, every day of the week?
Why would you? He gonna take this and look. He gonna be like, see? What'd she say?
I was asking, go you. Why you watch all these dating shows? You got a man.
Because I just love talking shit.
Okay.
I love talking shit. He be watching this with me. He be watching this with me. So
the girl he picked looked plain, but like they always pick him plain, so I'm not really surprised. But I'm sure she has a great personality.
She's funny. I think she's funny. I have a ranking of the girls.
You rank the girls? Lord.
Mm-hmm. From 1 to 30.
Isn't there a lot? All 30? Oh, you are a Virgo. You are.
When I tell you, I have to have lists. I have to have plans. I have to know. So we are going to start from the very beginning, we're going to start from 30. And people are like, you shouldn't be doing the people that got eliminated on night 1. I was like, you should have been dressed out. You would have been to the final 6. But instead, you wanted to show up with a Windsor dress on and expecting to get your rose. No, you was going to get your ass sent home. So ranked 30 or last, as much as everybody's going to get on my neck for it, it's Greer because I don't stand racist.
Oh, here she is.
Defended
Houston, Texas, medical sales rep, sent home week 7. But she made it to the top 9.
Oh, she did, but she had COVID and then came back, or she had COVID in London. They flew her ass out to Estonia to rekindle with Zach. Zach sent her ass right back home. He was like, I ain't see you in 2 weeks. I ain't see your ass in a minute. Goodbye. In the hotel room. After she got COVID and the production said, pack your bags, bitch, you're going to Estonia to win this man's heart. Even though Zach probably knew from the moment, I ain't want her.
I feel bad because, like, she had COVID. But you said racist tweets, so maybe that was just God, just being like, get out of here.
Then we have the contestants that, like, were eliminated on night 1. So we have Holland, which Holland is right there because I'm from Michigan. Holland, Michigan had hope. So, and I went to a rival school of hope, meaning it's screw Holland all the way around. So the name, the place.
Girl, you don't even know this girl. You just set her up. But okay, we'll rock.
And then you had Kimberly. Kimberly was cute, but like she was dry as hell and she was confused as to why she went home. And I was like, drink some water, hydrate. You're dry. You gotta admit it.
Kimberly.
Madison she's from North Dakota and she wanted that man so bad. She saw 6'4" and she was like,
that's crazy.
First night, she sent herself home. She was embarrassed. She kissed him and he didn't want to kiss her back.
No, she did it on the first night?
On the first night, like, grabbed him, kissed him, like, and then they were grittying. You know what the gritty is? They were doing the gritty and it was really odd. And then she kissed him and then he was like, and we're going gritty again. It was really awkward. And then she was really embarrassed for like 2 hours, drunk as hell. And then they sent her home and it was the most awkward interaction with them. It was extremely awkward. And I was like, she need to go home. Who is your favorite so far? Like, who are you thinking is your like?
I'm sorry, I'm pulling an Issa. I'm rooting for everybody black, but I'm like looking through. Everybody look the same. Oh, her dress is pretty. Diva. Davia. Davia.
Davia.
Davia. It's Gabby. Gabby looks more like his type. His equivalent.
Gabby was the final. She was the runner up, and he slept with her during fantasy suites, which is the final 3. Even though he told the women he wasn't trying to be intimate with any of them, he ended up having sex with her, telling the last woman he was supposed to be on a date with, hey, I shoot my goo and said I do to Gabby, so I'm just telling you that we did, but I still want to, I still really love you. And
so Gabby got the first dick, and
Gabby got the first pipe
and lost. That's crazy. I'd be sick. I'm sorry, because what do you mean? How you tell me you love me? Oh, that's crazy! What? Oh, I could not do these shows. No, I could not do it. That is insane. Mm-hmm. And Katie took and Katie Ariel. Stayed and took. No, Katie, love yourself, girl. These shows. Well, I gotta think they're all getting compensation, so it's fine. They do. And love
guess
themselves.
What? Katie and Zach are from Austin, Texas, and everybody was like, "This could have been a damn Hinge date. They could have met on Bumble." Why are we wasting ADC production for 2 people that could have met at the bar?
You did? You like Katie? Did she go home soon?
She was nice. She would take up for people, or she was like, she just seemed very sweet. Catherine was messy because Charity and Zach were supposed to go on a date, and he literally came there for the date, and Catherine pulled him aside, talked to him, kissed him, and then sent him right back in the room, and Charity had to get up and go on a date with him with lip gloss on his lips.
Wow. This show is a walking embarrassment. Like, I can't. It's so crazy.
The show was written by Tyler Perry.
Truly. I believe it. I'm messy. Oh, I believe it. I believe it all the way. Mm-hmm, oh, no.
Charity, though, I think she's going to be a real good bachelorette. I think I'm excited to see 30 men fight over her.
I'm very excited.
Very much so.
I'm very excited. She deserves it. She deserves the world. Girl, she's very beautiful. She's very beautiful, and so stunning. I'm so excited. I really, 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 I think I'm gonna need to tune in to see Miss Charity. I'm gonna have to see that.
There's only one, I believe, one from 10 years ago who picked his final pick and is still married to her and have kids with her, but everybody else, they pick their final person, they stay together for a little bit, and then they break up, or they break up immediately, or they find someone else at Bachelors in Paradise, or they find someone else in the Bachelor universe. I feel like it is damn near a cult, and I almost got roped in.
There's only one person, and the girl, how do people, that is great. How do you still watch this, or like anyone, like, I guess. I see how you watch it because it's definitely entertaining. Like the whole thing about, like you said, like you should have gone on a date when he had another girl's lip gloss on his lips. That's crazy. I'd fight. Like what? Do I look like sloppy seconds? That's crazy.
No. And then Brooklyn, one of the contestants was like, "That's trashy." Like said to Catherine was like, "That's trashy, right? Rude. Like that was a time and place. Like you could have did that some other time." Really? And she was like, "I just want my moment. I missed him. I really missed him." I was like, girl.
Only one couple that really it worked out. I feel like I'd really expected their success rate to be a little bit higher. We're all out here looking for love. We're all trying. We're trying our best.
It's been going on since 1996, child. 1996. The seasons be so good, so messy, but like, why am I sitting here watching these women cry in HD? Why?
Because it's reality TV, baby.
Final thoughts. I think The Bachelor, is Bachelor or Bachelor in Paradise better? I think Bachelor in Paradise is low-key better because then you get to see couples fight each other versus all these women fighting over one plain-ass man that you can get out of any store in the condiment aisle, aka Miracle Whip. And is it the best season of the show? Hell no. No, it's not the best season. No. But would you be on The Bachelor? Would you be on The Bachelor?
For the right check, I'm say yes to anything, you know? But money aside, no, because I can't watch the whole world. Like, no, like the whole world is not gonna watch me publicly, like not like in detail, like behind like reality heightened, you know, me search for the love of my life. No. But would I have like my own bachelor? Like, would I like seat in would I do a roster of 30 men? Would I do a roster of like 30 men and like seat and debate through my own, like choosing like roses and flowers? Absolutely. I'd host like my own private, you know, like the group chat would know, the girlfriends and things like that. But the world,
they know the final contestant already.
Literally, exactly. The world is crazy. The world is because love is just so intimate and it's so real. And I hate how sometimes I feel like the entertainment world just like puts it on like for display and like for dollars, you know. And but I mean, hey, we have Valentine's Day for a reason, right? You know.
I think it would be interesting to. The only way I would go is for the right check, and if I was doing like a dissertation, like I was conducting a study, and I'm like, I need to be on this reality show because I know for a fact if I get on The Bachelor, I can get to the final 6. I guarantee you, I can put that charisma so quick on. He won't resist me. He wouldn't.
Okay.
His panties will be down.
Panties down is crazy. Especially final 6. Dang, girl.
The final 6. I'll be texting Rob. I'll be like, hey, just to let you know, we're gonna have to cut this loose because I got all my information. I got all my notes. I'm done editing. I'm about to turn this in. So there's not much done here, but I had a great time. Like, thanks for the free trips. They do like Thailand, Bali, Cancun. I'm like, but Charity ain't getting none of that, so.
Does The Bachelorette have less budget than The Bachelor? Or like, what do you mean? What's that mean?
I would think so.
Patriarchy. That's the only reason why. Yep. That's the only reason why I can think it makes sense. But like, I understand why, because like both viewers, like Bachelorette and Bachelor, should be ideally like women in general, like just like femme, like just like in general, like straight male people, like male viewers aren't typically gonna watch it, so no, it should be women both regards. But I guess I'm thinking about like, for example, basketball, you know, male basketball. But like the thing about male basketball, obviously men watch basketball, but like it's like kind of the same dynamic. Like it's just a patriarchy. Like we're just conditioned to watch, and also The Bachelor was first before The Bachelorette, so like. Right. We were just conditioned for just one or the other, but like, and also I just think about like our aunties, like you know, you from Atlanta, so I feel like you relate. But like, you know, our family members, like our aunties and like women in general, and like femme presenting people, like we tend to gossip more about, you know, it's girls. Natural. You know, but I'm just saying we tend to gossip more about like girls talking about a guy versus like we don't really, unless you know that girl, unless that's like your home girl. You don't talk about men all going for a girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, no. It's like, it just in general, like, I feel like the gossip tends to lean more negative in the light of women. And which is very, like I said, very misogynistic. Like, in terms of the whole world view. You know, like, they'll talk about all these girls for this man. But, like, yeah.
I'm not surprised that they don't give Charity the Big Bachelor budget because it's like, it's annoying. Because they think, oh, she won't get the ratings anyway. Plus, they pushed her an hour back, so instead of it being 8 o'clock, they start at 9 o'clock, and it's like, are you trying to set this girl up already?
It's already the lack of ambition. Do they do this with every Bachelorette contestant, or is it just because she's black? Like, what's happening? Give me a tea. What's happening?
They haven't given a specific reason, but
are these new adjustments? Did the Bachelorette last year? Did the Bachelorette from last year also? Did she go through this?
The Bachelorette from the last time. Actually, there was 2, and they got to travel. Oh my God. There was 2 bachelorettes at the same season, and they got to travel with their men to like locations. Yeah, so it's like, she not only can only stay in the US, but she's moved back an hour when it's already a 2-hour damn near event. Yes, that was all about The Bachelor. That was a good discussion because I'm sweaty talking shit. Lord. We'll be right back. And we're back. So, we're going to do a quick Q&A.
Quick
Q&A.
Hit me.
So, It's gonna be pretty rapid, pretty like just free flowing. If you don't want to answer it, let me know. It is completely fine. But what is your sign? We already went over this.
Pisces. Water sign, babe.
What is your like? What do people think about Pisces? Like the general consensus, and like what can you say? Like that's not true.
They say we play victim, and I didn't believe it. And then like it happened, and I played victim, and I said, yeah, we do. They say they don't really like us. We're messy. We're manipulative. We like orchestrate like scenarios, and we're daydreamers, and like they don't really like our energy. But I don't care. I like me.
We love you. We love you. I'm like Pisces. I always enjoy Pisces. What's the worst date you can only describe in 4 words?
Okay, well, context clue. I've only like been on one date in my life, like, and it just happened, I've only recently just started dating, and I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but like if I had to do 4 words, didn't see my worth.
I love that. Okay, didn't see my worth. Who pays for the first date? I know it's like everybody is like, but I personally have my own thoughts about it. So I'm like, who pays for it? Who pays for the first date normally?
For me, the rule is whoever asked who out, but in my case, I actually did split the bill because it was like a restaurant week thing. And so I think his inclination was that we would eat off the restaurant week menu, but I didn't like anything off the restaurant week menu. And so I ordered a lot more and a lot of more expensive food, like on the menu. And I had like more drinks and like everything. And so I felt bad, especially because like he knew of like just like my socials and like what I do. I felt bad, like, because I'm sure like if he had budgeted or whatever with his job to like, pay for it, like.
You were like, I'm going to get all that I can in this. So
it was a good restaurant.
This is my personal thing is whoever asks the person, I'm like, you're going to pay for the date. I don't care. But I've had it to where somebody was like, hey, can you cover me? And then I'll Venmo you on a date. And I was like,
cover me is crazy. On the date you asked me out on?
Oh, and it was like a really nice restaurant. And I was like,
and did he pick it? He picked the restaurant?
He was like, I want to take you somewhere. And he was like, I know a great place we can go to. I know a little hole in the wall. And I was like, you're putting me in debt.
Cover. That's crazy. Oh my God.
He asked me to cover.
You said
no,
you're
I
from
paid
Atlanta.
for it.
Oh, you paid for it. You said you're from Atlanta, so I'm not really that surprised.
I paid for it, and then I blocked him, like, while I was getting in the car.
I know, that's right. That's how I would have done it, too. I mean, what else can you do at that point?
I was like, I don't even want the money.
Like,
I don't even want the money at all.
I'm a rich bitch. I got it. But, like, you won't be seeing me again. Like, this is embarrassing.
And then what are some dating tips that you have being in New York? Because there's difference, clearly, in Atlanta and New York. I'm like, from the people I meet in New York, I'm like, they give me a resume. I'm like,
again, I told you I've only been on one date, but I will say, like, getting around the city just in general is very difficult. So, and it takes you just like everything takes longer, I would just say, in general. So if you want to set like a good impression, because I was late to my date, I just get ready. Give yourself a million. Even if you think it's not enough, because you're gonna get nervous and you have nerves, just give yourself like block the whole day out. Honestly, like whatever's in like I'm doing that for my like I need to block the whole day out. And then I guess additionally, like in like searching or scouring, like the dating apps are like nice, of course, but I think ultimately like because men in New York love to play games, they really do, and they're afraid of commitment. I think if he is already on like the iffy, like what I've learned just in like getting to know, 'cause I've just been talking to guys, is that, and like they say it always, like if he wanted to, he would, like.
Right.
That should be tattooed on you, because they are going to have so many excuses. Like they're going to be, I'm really going through a rough time right now, and let that be and walk away. Okay. Because there is someone else he would make time for. Okay. And so you really just got to like have that sense of security. And it's hard because like everyone will, you want to give them chances. You're confused. You're trying to like make excuses. And like that was me, like trying to be like, oh, why didn't you text me back? Like, why aren't we going on a second date? Like, why aren't this like, don't do that.
Right.
Like, if he wanted to, he would. And there is a plethora of men here in this city. Okay, so the moment this one breaks your heart, or like you had your hopes up, whatever, there's another one that can also get your hopes up. And the last thing I think on that, don't have your hopes up. I think
Right.
lowering the bar of expectation. Like, don't be negative, because I'm a firm believer on positive manifestation. So, like, you know, all good things like attract to the ones you want. So definitely keep like an open mind, but like, don't fall in love because he opened the door, and like, it's been going good for a week. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
pace yourself. Like, do
Right.
your best. And it's hard. I think that's just me. Like, these are counsel things I'm telling myself after only been 3 weeks of dating, about a month of dating.
I'll be damned. The federal government can't have me do that. No.
Absolutely not.
No. I will put in effort. I will put in what I feel like is being put in. But once I don't see anything be put in, once I see someone is at like even 70%, like, you don't care to really, I'll be like, okay, well, I'm good here. And then they'll wonder why, hey, Jess, you forgot about me. Why are you not texting me back? I'm like, cause I'm not about to put in effort like, you're not even putting it into me. So like,
right. Reciprocal energy. You know, you really gotta, yeah.
You only deserve the best. I'm only looking out for you. So, but I had such a good time. I am so excited. I'm so happy that we had the amazing Jae Gurley here. Thank you for everyone listening. Thank you, Jae Gurley, to production. Make sure you subscribe to the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel. And new episodes will drop every Friday, of course, anywhere you listen to podcasts or on the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel. Jae Gurley, where can they find you?
Yeah, I'm Jae Gurley, Jae, not Y, Jae Gurley, Gurley, on all socials.
So I'll see you next Friday. Be there, be square, but like, don't be SpongeBob. I'll see you there.